The 54th regular session is hereby called to order. Start with my request everybody to please stand for the invocation to be led to us by the Honorable Diane Catalunya. Kindly remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Let's put ourselves in the holy presence of the Lord. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Lord God, we ask for your presence today as we are gathered. May you help us and enlighten us, give us wisdom as we discuss what we are about to discuss today. Help us to be able to um, perform our duties with good faith and good intentions. We lift everything to you, dear God, and we entrust everything in your goodness. In Jesus' name, amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Please be seated. Requesting our Madam Secretary for the roll call.
Hello. Good. Okay, good morning to everyone. On the record, there are only 5, sir, with you: the Honorable Ramses Ligario, Honorable Glenn Ayan Sabihon, Honorable Farida Dangpalan, Honorable Serafin Ramos, and Honorable Diane Catalunya. The quorum needed is 6.
Okay.
However, there are only 5, so there is no quorum yet.
Okay, considering that there are only 5 members present of this august body, and we still lack one more member for us to have a quorum, so the chair would like to declare a 15 minutes recess. See? Sir, good morning. Okay, session be back to order. Okay, with the presence of the Honorable Chong and the Honorable Juan Pablo Naga, the chair would like to declare now that there is a quorum. So, Mr. Floor Leader, may we proceed with the adoption of the order of business?
Hello. Honorable Chair, I move for the adoption of the order of business for today.
There's a motion for the adoption of the order of business. Any second to that motion? Duly seconded by the Honorable Sabihon. Any further discussion? Any amendments? Any objection? There having none, the motion is hereby approved.
Honorable Chair, I move for the suspension of the rule to accommodate our visitors.
Okay. Rule suspended to accommodate our visitors for this morning.
We have here the first visitor for today, in person of Jennifer T. Pikilan from the Office of the Vice Mayor. Yeah.
Ano lang. May buntag sa tanan sa atong Vice Mayor o sa atong mga konsehales. Ako dahil si Jennifer Pikilan, taga Bakalan. Na ako dili karon tungod kay nami problema sa among pamilya. Akong pag-umangkon namatay sa Cebu. Tapos karon ana siya sa funeraria. Among problema kay wala na kompleto among pambayad sa funeral. So magahangyo unta mi og ginagmayng tabang sa inyo mga among konsehales o kay vice kay murag lisod jud ay karon apiki kaayo hantud karon na pa sila dito sa funeral pa sila kagawas gikan pa atong Miyerkules. So ako naghangyo sa inyong tabang bisan ginagmay lang katulang salamat.
Okay, so what's the pressure of the body? Siguro mo assign tag somebody. Anybody from the staff? Sa AX? Naaraman siguro pa. Kasi kulang pa ba? Personal. Sige, collect na.
Honorable Chair, we have our next visitor, in person of our very own Honorable Rashid Bual.
Okay, morning.
You have the floor, sir.
Mr. Honorable Bual is now recognized.
So, may buntag sa itong kauban si Vice, then si Floor Leader, and then sa mga sa munang bayan, mga kauban staff. So, bali, gamera akong tuyo. Una-una, hatag lang ko gamay information about sa katong mga dokumento nga atong gisubmit sa Manila. So far karon natay contact sa Manila ang katong mga minutes para sa nganang bayan katong mga document gikan kang Haji Apid na sila'y kwan na sila'y information is nana sa office of the chairperson Alin Kapuyan. So under process siya katong resolution lay on the table dayon katong mga petition katong sa mga termination ni Haji Apid tuwa dyan niabot sa Manila. So far karon ang office of the chairman nag-inquire sa akong staff nga ina hulat lang mo kay later on maksyonan jud ni na hopefully in behalf kay Haji Apid kami nga mga petitioner, kami nga mga murag anay nag-comment sa iya, pwede man siya madawat at least ang iyang problema sa council matubag po niya aron dili mawad-an o paglaom ang atong mga kanang ICC-IPS nga transparent o patas ang atong pamamalaod. Actually, sa NCIP, pasalamat mi kay si Ma'am Marita Minyaw, wala na diri. Balik siya sa region. Ang atong Provincial Interim Office, si Sir James Bautista gahapon, nag-istorya mi nga makigimamat mi aron ma-disseminate na mo ang kahimtang sa atong IP dari sa lungsod sa Ipil. Kay ubay-ubay na ang nabaklag, wala na wala na IPMR, there is nagbalik, there is pod wala na IPMR. So kato lang again, pasalamat ko kang Ma'am Catalonia nga katong bitong gihatag niya mo tay mga effective nga naman dito ni gawas ang qualification and disqualified sa usa ka mga representative sa to be IPMR sa lungsod sa Ipil. So pasalamat mi sa Sangguniang Bayan nga nitabang jud labi na si Vice nga ang pwede namong mahimong leader katong mga napoy paglantaw sa iyang katribo. So dili ni musugot nga yang kuan lang yang kaugalingon kay atong nagkitaan gahapon kung atong tan-aon murag kuan kayo murag in fairness kay ang invitation ako ni pagawas kay gapon gusto ko mo istorya gapon ang invitation sa program ang closing remark ako pero unsa ang gihimo ang closing remark si Cons Parida bisag tan-aon ang program after ana so dagan mga activities nako pero sayod ko, ako lang ni Ikwan, nasayod ko dili tugikan sa atong executive kat kay Mayor kung dili napadyoy tao nga gusto mupatigbabaw ang ilang ang ilang gahom. So murag dili kayo in fairness sa uban dagan IP pero dili siya na dili bitaw nga tukma kay ang honoraria mo tinako sila ang honorary through sa imong achievement, sa imong development, sa imong attitude. Kung daghang ka, kung honorary ka. So, dili tungod kay Ma'am Ami kung dili ang mechanism sa program gapon. So dito lang ko na ako'y comment kay ang tunod yun mo nawala yun may sa iri gapon. So kato lang pasalamat ko nga dili siya masudlan kini atong council nga layo ang kasing-kasing sa IP, layo ang panglantaw sa IP kung dili ang diri nga molingkod napa may daghan mga IPS na to katong nasay panglantaw sa iyang tribo. So katulang may buntag og daghang salamat sa atong tanan. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Ball.
Honorable Chair, I think we're through with the visitors hour.
Okay, Mr. Floor Leader, before that, before we proceed with the privilege hour, I'd just like to inform the body since naman ato ang mga ato ang sa pa ba ni current or former na IPMR. Gati kuan pa dili na no? Sa karon? Ang imuhang status karon? Ha? Hangsa. So karon no kuan na sige. Ani man ko. I would just like sige. Considered as our IPMR no nga representative diri sa lungsod sa Ipil. Last July 18, I had a chance to talk with our, no less than our provincial director of DILG, in the person of Engineer Mario Baterna. Ako siyang gikonsulta with regards to the status sa ato ang IPMR nga kahimtang diri sa lungsod sa Ipil. So I asked him kung unsay angay gyud buhaton sa Sangguniang Bayan, no? Ngayo ko siyang opinion isip isa siya ka provincial director sa DLG. So ang iya pong opinion nga sa iya para niya kay kaning DLG man gyud ato ang dangpanan, no? Labi na sa kabahin sa local government. Ang iya pod is ako lang siyang i-quote nga he told me that yang unang ipangutana siya nanay certificate of affirmation from the NCIP, and I said yes kay nakadawat man ta diri sa ato ang council. So and then I told him also that the Sangguniang passed a resolution nga dili lang sa i-concur, i-recognize, i-acknowledge ang bag-ong napili tungod kay daghang mga petitions, daghang mga reklamo nga nakita sa mga miyembro sa atong IP community, di ba? Ipasa man tag resolution ng Sangguniang Bayan. But he told me ang iyang reply nga kabahin ana, the Sangguniang Bayan is not the proper forum to entertain kaning mga reklamo. Ingon siya nga the best thing you could do is to recognize, acknowledge kay na naman daw COA. So inko asay mas maayo ani Engineer Baterna kung maghimo gid ta black and white. So i-advised us nga mo padala ang Sangguniang Bayan og legal opinion, no, addressed to the regional office sa DILG kung sa ilang tubag ani, no, para mahimong basis sa Sangguniang Bayan kung sa angay buhaton kay namang ko'y apprehension nga once madugay ni siya, then they keep on coming insisting nga dapat mulingkod na gyud mi kay na may COA. So once nga napagin ni siya nga kakulian sa moto nga karon siguro nga adlaw or maybe tomorrow among i-hand over o personally ihatag ang maong sulat nga legal, asking for any legal opinion nga mahatag sa DILG regional office with regards to this matter. So mo lang siya ang ato ang gihimo nga lakang karon para natay basis on what actions that we'll be going to make. Para ran po ni siya ma-inform mo ba? So ato lang. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Sige, thank you, Honorable Bol. Okay, any more? Any comments? Any opinions that naamoy ko? So, again, no, mag-wait na lang ta sa maong reply for the legal opinion coming from the regional office of the DILG. Okay, Mr. Floor Leader, may we proceed with the privilege hour? Magaganda to. Mamanggit tayo laing dagpanan, DILG man. Sige lang, we'll just wait. We'll just wait for their reply.
Honorable Chair, I think we're really through. Shall we proceed to the next?
Line, bro. Privilege hour.
Okay. Back to the Honorable Chair. We are now on privilege hour. Anybody among the member of this honorable chamber who wishes to avail of the privilege, please raise your hand. Any privilege? Since there's none, Honorable Chair.
Okay, Mr.
Okay,
Floor
we
Leader,
approve.
may we proceed with the reading of the minutes of the previous session and for the approval?
Honorable Chair, I move to dispense the reading of the to dispense the minutes of the previous session.
Okay, there's a motion to dispense the reading of the minutes of the previous session. Any second to that motion? Seconded by the Honorable Sabihon. Discussion, any objection? Having none, the motion is hereby approved.
Honorable Chair, I move for the approval of the minutes of the previous session.
Okay, there's a motion for the approval of the minutes of the previous session. Any second to the motion? Okay, duly seconded by the Honorable Noega and the Honorable Sabihon. Any discussion? Any amendments? Objection? Having none, the motion is hereby approved. Madam Secretary for the reference of business.
For the reference of business under proposed resolution, letter A, we have draft resolution sponsored by Honorable Serafin L. Ramos, a resolution requesting Edwin Manaytay to donate portion of lot number 1172 B and C covered by TCT number 130 2021 with an area of 521 square meters located at Tawai in favor of LGU Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay.
Okay, what's the pleasure of the proponent? The Honorable Serafin Ramos. Okay, there's a motion for the approval of such resolution.
Second.
Seconded by the Honorable Dangpalan. Discussion? Any discussion? Clarifications? Amendments? Yes, any discussion? Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. Marcelino.
Marcelina Manaytay. So more or less the same tenor,
Okay.
the resolution. So I move for the approval of the second resolution.
For the second resolution, okay. Any second to that motion? Duly seconded by the Honorable Dangpalan and the Honorable Noega. Any discussion? Amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Under other communications, we have supplemental budget number 1 for CY 2023 of Barangays Bangkiruhan, Gituan, and Timalang, and supplemental budget number 2 for CY 2023 of Barangays Terzo Baviera and Dumundan.
Honorable Chair, I move that this be referred to the Committee on Appropriation.
Any second to that motion? Refer to Committee on Appropriations.
Letter B, SK supplemental budget number 1 of Barangay Timalang.
Honorable Chair, I move that the same be referred to the Committee on Appropriation.
Refer to Committee on Appropriations.
Under item C, we have a verified complaint filed by Warren Tebes, complainant, SK Kagawad of Barangay Veterans Village, against Princess Nova Gomez, SK Chairman of Barangay Veterans Village, on the alleged malversation of public funds and falsification of public documents.
Okay, what's the pleasure of the body? Good government? Good government.
Honorable Chair, I move that this matter be referred to the Committee on Good Governance.
Okay, refer to Committee on Good Governance.
Mr. Chair, we are now on the committee report.
Okay, committee reports, Mr. Floor Leader.
Anybody who has committee report, please raise your hand. Any committee report? Let us begin from Honorable Ramos, committee. Wala? Okay. You have the floor, Honorable Ramos.
This is supposed to be the report of the chairman of the Committee on Land Use and Utilization. Considering that the chairman and the person of Idamel Oligario Capirig is not around, she is on leave. Being a member of the said committee, and the vice chairman is also absent. So as member, I think I will be the one to make a report for and in behalf of the chairman and other members of this committee. Committee report number 162 dated July 5, 2023. The subject is a deed of donation inter vivos of road lot located at the Ipil Government Center to Barangay Taway, Liberation Road, represented by the owner Edwin Manaytay and Iljo Ipil, lot donations for municipal access road. Remarks and recommendation. The Committee on Housing and Land Utilization, to which was referred the above request referred this matter to the Municipal Assessor's Office and Municipal Planning and Development Office for proper review and evaluation. After review and evaluation, here are the following findings. Number 1, the lot area only contains 3 meters in width and 173.72 meters in length. That is not possible to become a municipal access road. Number 2, there should be an approved subdivision plan for the proposed road. Number 3, as to Batasan Pambansa 220 Section 24, the proposed road must be fully developed before they turn it over to the donor. Therefore, it is not also possible that this proposed municipal access road will be connected to our municipal conference road because of our fencing plans to secure our municipal site. Therefore, the committee recommends to return this request to donors for appropriate action. So I move for the adoption of this said committee report, for I have a reservation on this matter because we have already contacted the Municipal Assessor's Office, and she suggested that we will request through a resolution na ipadonate nila. Unya, in this committee report, only 3 meters ang gibutang dere. Usa lang katawo mag-donate. When in fact, the adjoining lot will also donate to complete 6 meters width road. So dako-dako po. From the diversion road, correcting this sa ato kaning karsada. Kanang nga ng karsada dia.
Okay. Was there
Provinciano.
already a motion for the
Yung
adoption
Provinciano.
of the committee report? Duly seconded
yeah.
by Honorable Noiga. Any discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
So I have another committee report because tulo ni kamo 3 committee reports and this committee reports coming from the committee joint committee report, Committee on Rules and Committee on Ways and Means. Committee report number 160 dated July 27, 2023. This pertains to the position paper of Zamboanga Sibugay Chamber of Commerce and Industry Incorporated in connection with the proposed ordinance entitled the Revised Local Revenue Code of People Zamboanga Sibugay. The Committee on Rules and the Committee on Ways and Means, to which the above captioned subject was being referred to, had acted on the matter expeditiously. This thus have the honor to report the results thereof and their recommendations as follows. Number 1, on the matter of the request of the EPL Zamboanga Sibugay Chamber of Commerce and Industry Incorporated to reduce the proposed 10% increase on business tax as contained in our proposed ordinance entitled the Revised Local Revenue Code of EPL Zamboanga Sibugay Province to only 5%. The herein committees, after thorough deliberations and considerations of the issues and concerns raised by said stakeholders, decided to reduce the proposed increase in business taxes to 9% instead of 10%. Number 2, on the issue of talipapa and other informal vendors doing business in barangays, notably in Barangay Kaparan, Barangay Veterans, Barangay Magkao, Barangay Upper Pangi, Barangay Taway, and Barangay Luir Taway, the herein committees decided to recommend to the barangays concerned to pass an ordinance requiring the operations of talipapa and other informal vendors in their respective area. So move for the adoption or the approval of the said committee report.
Okay, there's a motion for the adoption of the committee report. Duly seconded by the Honorable Sabihon. Discussion? Any objection? Having none, the motion is hereby approved.
Another committee report. Committee report number 159 dated July 27, 2023. This report comes from the Committee on Agriculture and Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. Subject: draft ordinance adopting the Unified Fishery Ordinance or OFO of the coastal municipalities of Zamboanga Sibugay, integrating all other ordinances consisting thereto and for other related purposes. The Committee on Agriculture and Fisheries and Fisheries, to which was referred the above caption subject, has considered the same and has the honor to report it back to this august body with the recommendations that the committee is of the opinion not in favor to adopt the Unified Fishery Ordinance or OPO. All of the observations raised by the municipal agriculturists can be incorporated in the managed access area plus sanctuary ordinance as an mandatory ordinance and not to scrap entirely the MAAS ordinance and be replaced by an ordinance adopting the Unified Fishery Ordinance. I move for the
Adoption or approval of the said committee report.
Okay, it's been moved and duly seconded by the Honorable
Thank you.
Noiga. Any discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Any more committee report? Honorable Noiga, Honorable Talunya, Honorable Sabihon, Honorable Parida.
No referral.
Honorable Chair, withdraw the committee report.
Okay. Considering that there are no unfinished business for the day, for second reading, unassigned businesses, may we proceed, Mr. Floor Leader, with the other matters, in the period of other matters?
Any other matters, Honorable Chamber?
Any concerns?
If none, we'll turn over the floor to Honorable Noiga.
But before we proceed with the motion of the Honorable Nuega, may we acknowledge Mr. Floor Leader? Si
Honorable Chair, I wish to acknowledge the representative from our elders, person of Barley Mabul.
okay, Mr. Mabon, you're now recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for allowing us to affair again this morning. My appearance for today's session, Your Honor, is to inform this Honorable August body that we have submitted to the Central Office in Manila last July 17 personal letter of the aspirant Haji Abdul Hari Jainuddin asking the Executive Director of the NCIP, Honorable Mervin Spadero, to recall the COA issued to Haji Aped. I was informed earlier, Mr. Chair, Your Honors, that the Honorable Chairman of this august body informed that this Honorable August body will ask the DILG as to their legal opinion as to the status of the COA issued to Honorable Al-Hafid Muhammad. To be candid, Your Honor, if we are going to ask the legal opinion of the DILG, definitely the answer would be in the positive, in favor of Al-Hafid Muhammad. There has been several cases in the past that inquiries about the issuance of COA and to a certain aspirant, then there is a protest to that COA, it will be decided in favor of the issuance of the COA, meaning the person who has been issued a COA must be accepted by the agency or the department that where he was supposed to assume office. So this case, our case, is different from those cases, Your Honor. In this case, there was a motion filed by Honorable Dangpalan Anduhol, Ada Anduhol Dangpalan, categorically manifesting that unless this case, unless the issue will be resolved in the level of the Supreme Council of Elders, the assumption of Haji Aped should not be accepted or should not be concurred by this Honorable August Body. And we are banking on that motion, Your Honor. So, added to that fact, Your Honor, is that we have, as I have said, we have several letters addressed to the regional director, to the national office, questioning the COA and praying for the recall of the issued COA. Unfortunately, there has been some situation in the previous weeks, like the relief of the regional director, and as the Ms. Honorable Marita Minya was again reappointed as the acting regional director, and we do not know the status of our letter protest to the then acting regional, to the then regional director, because Honorable Director Serna was again suspended. We don't know for how many months, but he was again suspended, and again Honorable Marita Minyao was reappointed as the acting regional director. So we have been stating in the past that we cannot avail, we cannot attain through administration of justice if Honorable Marita Minya will be the regional director or the provincial officer, because we have experienced some misadministration of justice, biases during his tenure as provincial officer. The more so that she is now the acting regional director. So how can we expect a fair administration of justice? That is why we are advised to course through our protest to the national office. And we are just praying, Your Honor, that this August body will wait the reply or the response of the national office. Because if this Honorable August body will ask the legal opinion of the ILG, and the reply of the DILG will arrive or will ahead of the reply of the national office, then definitely the decision, the legal opinion of the DILG will be in favor of Al-Hafid Muhammad, Your Honor. And we are appealing, we are praying before this August body to first reconsider the motion filed by Honorable Parida Anduhol Dangpalan, and also our letter protest. So we are appealing to this August body to reconsider the motion and reconsider our personal letter which was addressed to the national office, Your Honor. We are asking that please, we have to, that this August body can will have patience in waiting for the reply from the national office, whether or not the certificate of affirmation issued to Honorable Aped, to Adji Aped, will be recalled or not, Mr. Chair. Because we have stated before, had the Sama tribe choose a person whose personality and integrity was not in question, there would be no problem. The assumption to office would be smooth sailing. Unfortunately, the Sama tribe chose a person whose personality and integrity was in question. So the national office, the DILG, we believe that they have no knowledge about these facts, that the person chosen was actually terminated from the Council of Elders and form a splinter group to cater to his personal interest. So, Mr. Chair, Your Honors, please, we appeal again that our appeal must be taken into considerations by this August body. This is a special case. I can even say that this is a test case, because a person whose personality and credibility was in question, terminated by a council of elders, still allowed to represent the Sama tribe. We are not against the Sama tribe, Mr. Chair. Only the person chosen was already terminated from the Council of Elders. So, our letter of protest to the NCIP regional office, we have never received any communication whether what action or whether or not they have taken an action as regards our letter of protest. Because we have attempted two times to settle this case, this issue within our levels. Unfortunately, there was no settlement, there was no agreement reached, as there are some misunderstandings between the group of HAPED and the group of elders. So we are just waiting now for the NCIP to intervene, to go in between, to call the Council of Elders and Al-Hapid Muhammad, so that this issue must be resolved. So we are just waiting for the NCIP, Your Honor. So if ever this august body will send a communication to the DILG asking the legal opinion on whether or not Al-Hapid Muhammad be accepted, be allowed to assume office, definitely my answer, he will be allowed. He will be allowed, Your Honor. So, although the opinion of the DILG is just a mere opinion, but it carries the effect and force and effect of the law. Although it is only a mere opinion, but it has the force and effect of the law. So, wala na may memo. We cannot do anything. Because we know, in fact, we know that the DILG legal opinion will be in favor of Al-Hapid, considering that he was already issued the COA. So any protest, any complaint will be resolved, will be construed in favor of the person issued a COA. So our last hope, wherein we expect that we can attain through administration of justice, is in this august body, Mr. Chair. This is our last hope, this august body. We do not expect to side us, the august body. We do not expect this august body to side us. But in fairness of I'd like to say that this is our last chance. Again, I'd like also to say that we are not against the Sama tribe. Only the person chosen, the personality and integrity was in question.
Okay.
So we hope that true administration of justice can be attained by us in this August body, Your Honor.
Okay.
Once again, thank you.
Okay.
Your
Thank you.
Honor,
We just like to hope and pray that your petitions, your mga kuan unta nga murag siguro makuha nato dayon siguro ang ilang opinion ug tubag para ma-resolve po nato ni dayon nga mao nga sitwasyon.
Yes, Your Honor. We were informed by LBC that our petition will arrive in National Office within 3 days. So, Monday, Tuesday, probably.
Okay.
So, probably 1 week from now, if they will act on our letter of protest and personal letters, maybe 1 week from now, we can receive
Okay.
reply from the National Office,
Yes,
Your Honor.
rest assured that Sangguniang Bayan will be patient enough with that request of yours, and it's because I would like to maintain the integrity of this Sangguniang Bayan. Wala biases, no. We would like to listen on your petitions on your side, both sides. Wala na, no. That's why we were asking for that legal opinion. But as I'd like to say that. Na naman mo'y assumption nga it will be in favor of the Honorable Hapid, but at the end of the day, Sangguniang Bayan, the decision of Sangguniang Bayan will prevail.
Yes, Your Honor, because we learned that they keep on lobbying for his assumption. So, it is his right.
Yes.
We will only object. We
Yes,
will
right.
only try to oppose in
Okay.
a legal forum.
Okay. So
Thank you, Your
okay,
Honor.
again, no,
Mr.
the Sangguniang Bayan would like to give an assurance to you and to the Honorable Hapid that narami sa tunga, no. We'll just a matter of weighing sa pagbansay-bansay so kung unsa giangay himuon sa Sangguniang Bayan. That's why we're looking for opinions para makakam up ta og pinakasakto nga desisyon nga mahimo diri sa Sangguniang Bayan.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Honorable Chair,
Yes, Honorable Chair.
if what is being said are all true, I think the Council of Elders of the indigenous people will be carrying a big burden. This will be had a bad effect to them because in the future there will just be a laughing stock. So I hope so. Nga magawas ng tinuod, then justice will really prevail.
Yes. The Honorable Serafin Ramos.
Thank you, Honorable. I would like to